Redneck MacGyver Johnny again.
And your
Pulling
doctor should
MacGyver on
prescribe
this
this
$5
Lower your blood pressure.
Slick U6600
Eating a very, very
tripod.
low carbohydrate
Hey, look at there, Jack.
Also, your AFib is intimately
Up
related
there.
to hyperinsulinemia
There's Brittany.
and chronic inappropriate inflammation, both of which get better on a
Megan
real
Trainer,
whole food
all
keto
about
diet,
that guy.
keto or full carnivore diet. So if you're like,
I got a
"Dude,
couple
I'm
on
eating meat
YouTube.
eggs all the time and be happy,"
Brittany.
100%
I'm working it.
it's gonna
Work
help
it.
your
Work
blood
it.
pressure go back closer to normal, and it's also going to help your AFib flare up.
Those, that right there is going to be a bookshelf for back. There. Yeah, this is
Have you
cool.
guys seen her sing?
I need to get behind it though and keep on keeping on filming.
She also has a singing channel. What's it called? Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Misha, what? See? See, it's crooked though. I gotta figure something here to square it up. You're gonna end up fucking breaking it. Yeah, put a shim.
The first time I ever heard her sing in public, it made me cry, and I also thought, not very
How about those that are listening to my Gaga Girl parody? They're laughing their asses off. Hey, outside the box, just like my girl. Will you be my Gaga Girl?
Iodine, probably your
Yano Schmuxy.
We've got
Perfect.
videos on my channel and on Nisha's
Started
channel about the benefits of
2010
getting enough
with the
iodine
Poker
in your
Face
diet.
parody.
You can supplement the
And then I
keto
worked
mineral
at
has iodine
Gaga
in it,
Girl parody
or
with
you can use something like
Aqua.
2% drop.
They need to perform it,
And also,
girl.
I've got a
You
video
and
about
I
iodine with
do
food.
some
You gotta
crazy
get
ass
enough iodine
videos.
every day or you will have
Say you don't lip sync. Lip sync for Johnny.
Thanks.
Terry says, cannot stand butter. I know it's tastes like extra. Any other way to get into that? Oh, plenty of other ways.
Maxine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What's some ways?
Bacon fat for one.
These are things you put on your body when you
Yes.
Beef
when they,
tallow, if you
paramedics.
buy it in a glass jar.
Start out with
Epic makes
4 of
caramel
the
crisp
outside
It's very
ones.
mild, no real smell to
Then I
it.
had the
And you can
instant
cook very high
like
temp
whatever.
with bacon grease or with
Oh,
beef
things
tallow.
happen for
You
a
can also
reason.
use
That's
duck
all
fat.
crooked.
Or
Whatever. Getting
good
some
fat or bison
exposure.
fat. Yeah, and so any
Redneck.
animal fat, Terry, doesn't have to be butter. I'm sad that
Yeah, butter.
but
Butter's my sugar.
Tried,
You get my brother and family going.
butter with this.
They're probably gonna go, what the fuck's he talking about?
Enjoy it.
Always
Yeah, butter's my sugar. There's no fucking sugar free in my bullshit. It is. They say it's worse than cocaine.
So I know a nurse practitioner in Dixon.
Okay, I'm gonna do the Santa Claus.
Whose name is Amanda Decker.
I don't want him in the picture.
Search for her.
Stay out of the
It's like
picture.
10 minutes. Yeah. She's not just, she's trying not to do primary care, just weight loss.
Yep, I got Kitty going. Where we at? 3 minutes. Just too bad he's got the wrong smile. He's got a frown. He's sad. This is sad Santa. You know he's rocking. Gotta do something with
You
that.
never let your husband mechanic fix your car.
Bass. Because you know it's all about that guy. About that guy. Redneck Johnny. It's all about that guy. About that guy. From Norfolk County. It's all about that guy. About that guy. Redneck Johnny. It's all about that guy. About that guy.
What's her name?
Yeah,
again?
it's pretty clear what Johnny's up to. He's selling himself to even me too. Don't give up on your dreams, Johnny. Just keep on.
Huzzah is a kind of an exclamation of joy that used to be used.
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. Redneck Johnny, don't give up on your whatever. See? Making it real. Yeah, these guys, hey, it's real, man. Whatever works. Don't ever give up.
You usually drink right after you say huzzah.
There's the Muxing clan. Actually, my aunt passed away just last year, so now each one in the picture is deceased. But it was 2014 when I did the parody, and she was 88 at the time. I'm probably wrong, but whatever.
A1C is
No
now
clown.
5.4. So all you guys with the high A1C.
There you go.
see what
Hey,
happened
see?
with the Tim collision?
Okay, gotta.
From 9.5 down
My
to
Gaga girl.
5.4.
Yeah, actually, that's what I can do. Get you all in
Yeah,
what
so
I'm doing here.
that's a good.
I'm gonna
So
trip
any of you
and
guys
kill
that are
myself
on
here.
metformin or blue quad or
Metformin.
berberine, once your
We
A1C
the North.
becomes 5.6 or less,
This is my
you don't need that anymore.
girl on,
Because
dog
you
and
now
girl
have
on a
normal
stick.
A1C. You completely
And the
reverse
meat
the
dress.
type 2 diabetes and your pre-diabetes.
For those that like them hot,
Well done.
you got a gaga on these. Back me, girl. Okay, I gotta do it. You know what? I gotta set this back here.
KOA will.
I want to move
Carnivore
this
Health
up higher.
GBS.
Maybe,
And do some
maybe,
shelving
maybe,
and
maybe
this
not.
here and
That was,
whatnot.
that's a little more complicated.
Get
I
creative.
think it can't hurt anything.
That,
That's
100%.
what
I totally agree with that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go in there and see. This one I may have to edit.
Probiotics, prebiotics, and I don't even know if that really.
Yeah. GBS. Now, if you mean Guillain-Barré syndrome,
Okay, that's a different.
but if you mean GBS as in the, like you got tested by your obstetrician and you're GBS positive, yeah, then probiotics and maybe fermented food might help a little
They
bit.
probably
Definitely
need Guillain.
lowering the
I'm
carbs.
gonna do
Guillain-Barré,
Fuck,
that's
I
a
need
booger.
glasses.
Once you get that, the damage is kind of done. You just got to wait.
Okay, I'm gonna come back.
But
I need to
definitely
wear
you don't want to be
my
eating a high carb
yeah,
diet.
my special
Only
T-shirt.
going to make it take longer.
Thank you, Gerald.
There's so many things in medicine that abbreviations can mean
That's
10
so
different
similar,
things.
yeah. Mo. Is it safe to do keto or carnivore with heart disease? I have a CAC of 130. Started keto in September. Lost 13 pounds. Feel great. But is it okay to do?
100% great to do and healthy to do, and will stop the progression of your heart disease.
Heart
Okay?
disease,
The
what's
calcium,
that?
according to artery calcium score, shows how much calcium
What's
is
in our
built up
Western
in the
diet?
plaques in your
Maybe
arteries.
that
That's actually more stable than having soft plaques. And so you want
Okay,
all of
I'm
your
gonna go up
soft
there
plaques to go ahead and calcify, because the
Raise
calcified
her up.
plaques almost never lead to a heart
See what
attack.
happens.
So yes, keto carnivore, that needs to be your goal.
One, antibiotics for SIBO colitis for carnivore it through to improvement. Antibiotics sound scary.
Yeah, so antibiotics they might improve the symptoms of colitis temporarily, or SIBO temporarily, but if you adopt a carnivore diet or even a ketovore diet, the SIBO or the
That's the
colitis
sad
is
part.
going to be gone.
They got
in
my
a few weeks
sister on
to
that.
close to months.
Her epilepsy
Unless you're
was
having
just thanks to
severe,
me, but I
like
finally forgave
hospitalizable
myself.
symptoms from the colitis,
Whatever, it is
I
what
would
it is.
just, I would
Oh, I
just
hope
go
that's not
carnivore
on there.
and
It's
be
not
strict
touching.
carnivore.
Okay, I'm going up.
It'll be gone in a few days or a few
girl.
weeks.
I just want to say
Move you up in the
thank
world.
you to those of you who are still tuning in to Monday Night Live
Yeah.
during the holidays, because we have a lot of drop-offs during this time of year. People don't want to hear anything about how.
Yeah, because if you don't go to church, you ain't gonna hear no preaching, right? I get it.
Not to compare us to that.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
But when you're not being
Compare
talked
your
to
husband.
about something, then
There we
you're
go.
less likely to go as bad when you get off on, off plan, plan. So huzzah to you guys that are still here and are going to continue to be here every Monday until Christmas,
Yeah.
and not wait till January 1 to be like, oh, I'll go back and listen
Yeah.
to Monday Night
Please
Live.
don't wait till then. Just keep doing right. Keep doing right.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Did you-
JD,
Doing right.
Okay, go for
Keep
it.
on, keep on.
gout question
Go,
continues.
girl.
Yes, was on methylprednisolone a week and a half ago, which worked, but pain returned recently. If bad case of tendonitis, what can I do? So you may actually need to go see an orthopedic surgeon, JD, not for surgery, but typically podiatrists won't do a lot of injection therapy, whereas orthopedic surgeons are much more likely to put a needle in that. And they can put some numbing medicine and a steroid right at the spot. It's going to hurt, no doubt, but very often just the irritation of the needle going into that area stimulates more inflammation, which is good because that's the first step of the healing cascade. But then also putting some numbing medicine in there gives you verification that that's exactly where the pain's coming from, which is good diagnostic. But then also if they put a little methylprednisolone or another steroid right in that spot, that way first of all, you're not getting the steroids through your whole entire body, which can cause damage. You get it right where you need it. And a lot of times that injection, and hopefully your podiatrist does that. If so, that'd be the next step. That is what is killing him.
Jen, welcome back. Hey guys, trying to get back on
Where
the
you going,
wagon,
girl?
getting on the road for work.
Fuck, I
It's
don't
been
want to
super
break
hard.
that.
Hidden sugars and carbs are everywhere, but getting creative with carnivore and eating out. Thank you all so much for the help.
Good. And it is more difficult to eat carnivore on the road but it's not impossible. You can literally go to any Burger King, Wendy's, or McDonald's and get beef patties. They contain 100% beef and salt and pepper. That's literally the ingredients. They do not put any added crap in their burgers at those restaurants. Also, Five Guys, also Whataburger is 100%. So wherever you are in the world, show the burger you want. So you might think,
If you think it's not great beef, it's still better
hand in hand with
than the alternative, you know. We get that argument a lot from McDonald's.
Johnny's
Then you go somewhere that gets real good. Or just, you can take, like, meal prep hamburgers.
They all got a story,
They
girl.
pretty good if you have a cooler egg can you can take and just have some burger
boiled
patties
eggs,
in there,
bacon, and
boiled
hamburger
eggs,
patties. You can stack them up in your cooler, keep them cold, and then
pickled eggs.
in the motel you can pop them in the microwave. Boom, you're good.
Wayne says, "Hola, abuela berry." Actually, abuela is abuela stylist.
So that's a good. I'm glad you brought that up because Granny Berry is watching this from Birmingham, where she's staying with our parents there. And Nisha, me and Abuela, Ocho is watching this from her house down the road.
Who is 90 years old. So how old is Granny Berry?
92.
And my abuela is 90.
Yeah.
And these women are not like sitting down, not doing anything. They're still up, shaking their finger at us, telling us how to do
You can say Buenos Dias to Abuelita and hi, Granny Berry. And tell us where you're watching from when you do that. Granny, they love,
Oh, okay.
Granny loves to see what you're
Oh, did
saying.
we get that one?
We're getting higher up in the world.
Jerry, they say we need 4,000 milligrams of potassium
Did a
today.
great job,
Again, I take
girl.
my supplements, and I feel better than I ever have.
Someone from
I'm
your
mad
foundation
happy,
told
and
me
my
this.
wife is happier too.
Yeah,
Okay?
it seems like potassium, like many other vitamins and minerals, if you're eating a high-carb, inflammatory standard American diet, you probably need 4,000 milligrams. But, and when I first started talking about keto 4 years ago, 4.5, is it?
Because you were talking about it before you started using
I mean, when I started the doing Facebook Live and stuff, I would tell you got to get 4,000 in every day. That's mandatory. But it's like vitamin C. I know carnivores who haven't eaten a single fruit or berry in 10 years. Their vitamin C level is still normal.
There you go,
So
girl.
there's a little bit of vitamin C in meat, and also you need less. And I think potassium is that same way. If you're eating a very low-carb, uninflammatory diet, I don't think you necessarily need that much potassium. Does anybody else notice that you just don't need that many supplements on a carnivore diet? Tell me your story in the comments.
Lauren lost about 25 pounds on keto with intermittent fasting. Is there a good way to know what weight we should aim to be at? Is BMI accurate? Or should we not aim for a goal weight?
You can kind of aim for a ballpark weight, like I'd like to weigh this, but the best measure, and I'm actually working on a video, BMI is terrible for using for one individual person. Now, for insurance companies to look at population-wide statistics, BMI is useful for that. But just talking about you, Lauren, BMI is worthless. If you're too tall, you're too short, you're big boned, you hold more muscle, your BMI is going to be falsely high or low. I like to look at weight to height ratio. So you measure your weight at the fattest part, the place you don't want to measure it at. That's where you measure it. Then you measure your height. You can do it either both in centimeters or both in inches, and then you divide the weight by the height. And if it's close to 0.5 or less, you've reached your ideal weight.
What's up, Daniel?
Hey.
Huzzah! Oh, you want to do it together?
Huzzah!
What up?
Yes, we need a huzzah.
Autumn, are you watching? David, carnivore, is it safe for renal failure 3 times a week dialysis?
Yeah, so if you're already on dialysis, you basically don't have any kidney function left. That's why you're on dialysis 3 times a week. So, yes, carnivore diet is 100% safe. You're going to have, you might notice, because I know they check your blood work every so often, is that your kidney function might actually become change from non-existent to existent, and you might actually not have to have dialysis as often if you're on a carnivore diet religiously. Edmund here?
What carbs do you recommend if you want to do low carb but not go into keto? Keto raises my LDL.
Yeah, so the fact that keto raises your LDL is not dangerous or bad. So just so you know that, I've got videos that explain that. Also, Dr. David Diamond has great videos that explain that. But if you're going to include some carbs, some people would say you need to add veg, like whole vegetables. That should be your carb, but keep account of the carbs. Other people would say you need to add fruit because the plants want you to eat the fruit. And I think there is something to be said for that argument, but you still need to keep your carbs under a certain count. For the vast majority of people, that needs to be under 50 total grams of carbs a day. For many people, it needs to be under 20 total grams of carbs a day. But some combination of fruit and berries, some nuts,
Hey girl, you're up higher in the world.
Carrot.
Okay.
I just got good and so good it's got me shy.
Infomercial.
Aaron Martin blood sugar A1C in July was 14.6. Guess what it is now, guys? 5.4. Huzzah! Karen!
Karen.
All right.
All right, Karen. Oh, we should open it.
And that's in how many months?
Okay, we're gonna put something else on here.
Well
Good
done.
job.
What's going on here? Putting on my phone, but not on here. What the hell? Not getting it. Not getting it. Okay, I'm gonna hit whatever. It's not working. It's not working. See what happens. You gotta hold it up. Oh yeah, you getting there, girl. You getting there. What are we at? 17 minutes. Okay, time to end the show. Later.